So let's begin this practice by coming to cow pose. Sink the belly down and raise the chin, and then press the shoulders up to cat, bringing the chin in towards the chest. Sink the belly down, raise the chin up, come into cow again. And then press the hands down into the ground. Arch the back, press up through the shoulder blades and squeeze the hips forward. Bring the toes together at the back of the mat, spread the knees wide. Sink the hips down, reaching out with the hands in front. Try to get the chest and the stomach as close to the ground as possible. Then bring the hips forward. Take the knees back underneath the hips. Press forward to cobra. Arching the back, reaching up with the chest. From cobra, sit back onto the heels in extended child's pose again. Come back to tabletop and then thread the left arm through underneath the chest, taking the weight on the shoulder and reaching out in front with the right hand. Push up with the right and then reach through and thread the arm through underneath the chest, this time reaching out in front with the left hand. Press back up to tabletop. Curl your toes under and raise the hips to downward facing dog. Press the heels down, push the sit bones up and push the mat away from you to bring your head in between your biceps. Bring the chest forward to plank and lower before pressing up to upward facing dog. Turn your toes back onto the toes. Raise the hips up again to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, lower the knees down to the mat. Step forward onto the left heel. We're going to do two separate options on left and right foot here. So with the heel pressed down into the mat, reach back over the head, keeping the left leg straight. Then lower both hands down to the inside of the knee. Toe and heel your foot out to the edge of the mat and forward if you can. Lower the forearms down to the mat and sink the hips. Take the weight onto the hand and bring the left foot back. Take the right foot forward, this time foot flat to the mat. Bend the knee and reach back over the head in a kneeling crescent lunge. Lower the arms forward, inside the knee again. And then toe and heel the right foot out, bringing the forearms down to the mat. Lizard pose. Bring the foot back, curl the toes under once more and press back to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, we're going to bring the right shin forward and walk the left foot back. Come into one-legged pigeon pose. Allow the forearms down to the mat. Take the left forearm parallel with the front of the mat and reach behind with the right hand, reaching round the waistband, raising the right shoulder up. Bring the hands back to the mat, curl the toe and press up to downward facing dog. Now we're going to come through that movement again, this time really trying to stretch into that twist. So bring the right shin forward, walk back with the left foot, lower the body down. Now bring that left forearm parallel with the front of the mat, reach behind with the right hand, see if you can reach for the toe. Raise the right shoulder up. Open the back into that twist. Take the weight onto the hands and press up to downward facing dog. Now we're going to go through that sequence again on the opposite leg this time. So from downward facing dog, we're going to bring the left shin through. Lower the arms down towards the mat. And then bring the right forearm forward. Reach behind with the left arm, raising the left shoulder up. Open the back into that twist. Then bring the hands back to the mat. Curl the right toe under and press up to downward facing dog. So through that short sequence once more. From downward facing dog. Step through with the left shin. Walk back with the right foot. Lower the body down to the mat. So now from here we're going to bring the right forearm parallel to the front of the mat and reach behind with the left arm, reaching for the toe, raising the left shoulder up and opening the bottom of the back and the hips. Bring the hands back down to the mat and press up to downward facing dog. Lower to plank, onto the insteps of the feet and press up to upward facing dog once more. Curl the toes under, back to downward facing dog, and then walk up to the front of the mat holding a forward fold. Allow the bottom of the back to relax. Relax the shoulders and the back of the neck. If you can, take the hands to point the fingers back, drawing the chest in towards the thighs. Raise the arms up at the side, bringing the hands together over the head, and then lower to the heart. Working along the long side of the mat now, come to a wide stance and turn the left foot out. Bend the left knee. Raise the arms up to warrior one. From warrior one, lower the arms down to the sides, interlace the fingers behind the back. Press the hands up and the chest forward, and then take the left elbow down towards the left knee, raising the hands up towards the sky and bringing the elbows together. Come back to warrior one and then transfer the chest round to the long side of the mat. Lower the arms down to shoulder height. Gaze over the middle finger of your left hand in warrior two. Bring the left hand up and over. Come into reverse warrior. Then bring the left arm forward, bend at the elbow, take it down onto the thigh. Bring the right hand up and reach through the fingertips in side angle pose. Lower the hand back to the hip and press up with the forearm. Raise the hands as you bring both toes to point forward and then hinge forward to a wide leg forward fold. Take the hands out to the ankles, gently ease the chest in towards the thighs. Inhale as you raise your arms up. Exhale, lower down. Turn the right foot out now, bend the right knee. And raise the hands up to warrior one. Chest and hips pointing straight down the mat. Lower the arms down to the sides and bring the hands behind the back, interlacing the fingers, pressing the chest forward and then lowering down towards the right knee. Raising the hands up behind and squeezing the elbows in together. Raise back to warrior one and then rotate round to warrior two. Gaze going out along the middle finger of the right hand. Bring the right hand palm up, take it over in reverse warrior. And then lower that right hand back down, bending at the elbow. Take onto the thigh. Bring the left hand up and over in side angle. Allow the hand back to the hip. Turn the toes to point forward. Take an inhale and raise your arms up. Exhale, fold forward to a wide leg forward fold again. Take both hands over to the left side and raise the left hand upwards towards the sky. Take the hands over to the right side, reach up with the right. Bring the hands back to the center. Toe and heel the feet out to the edge of the mat if you can, and sink the hips down, coming down onto the forearms. Sinking the hips and stretching the inside of the thighs. Then walk the hands forward. Sink the hips down. Opening the bottom of the back and the hips. Toe and heel in. Come back to a forward fold. Take hold of the legs behind the back of the calves and squeeze the chest in towards the thighs. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, stretch back across the chest and relax the shoulders and the arms. Come back out to a wide stance now. Turn the left foot out, keeping the left leg straight. Hinge forward, come into triangle pose. Raise the body back up. Turn the right foot out, lowering the right hand down, raising the left, coming to triangle on the opposite side. And raise the body back up. Turn the toes in. Turn both feet out now about to 45 degrees. Sink the hips down, bringing the arms to 90 degrees, palms facing forward. Come into goddess pose. Raise the hands up. And exhale, lower down. Come back down to the mat now, into an extended child's pose. Widen the knees. Sink the hips down. Reach out with the fingertips in front. And breathe deep into the belly. Keeping the knees wide, reach back to the right ankle with the right hand and reach up with the left hand. In this version of half camel pose, reach back with the left and up with the right. Take both hands back to the ankles now. Push the hips forward, push the chest up. In this wide-kneed version of camel pose. And then reach back out in front in extended child's. Come into seated now, working down the mat. Take the left leg out in front, draw the right foot in towards the inside of the thigh. Inhale and raise your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, bringing the chest down towards the thigh. Inhale as you come up. As you bring the arms down, bring the left hand round to the right knee. Right hand behind the back, twist to look over the right shoulder. Relax back to the centre. Extend the right foot out, bring the left foot in. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring the arms up. As the arms come down, take the right hand round onto the left knee, left hand behind the back, and twist to look back over the left shoulder. Relax to come forward and take the back down to the mat. Bring the heels up towards the buttocks, if you can close enough to touch with the tips of the fingers. Raise the hips up in bridge. Bring the hands above the head and reach to the ground above the head, pressing the hips up, pushing the knees away. And then lower the arms back down to the mat and lower the hips. Raise the left leg up, straighten and pull back. If you can, raise the head and the shoulders up. And relax the head down. Bring the right foot up, straighten the leg and pull back. And raise the head and shoulders up towards the thigh. Lower the right leg down. Bring both feet up towards the buttocks, knees and ankles together, arms out to the side. Relax the knees over to the left. Come back to the centre and over to the right. And back to the centre. Bring the arms slightly away from the sides of the body, palms facing up. Separate the ankles and relax the feet out.